Welcome to my channel. This is the first time of seeing me. My name is Emeka, the Chief Priest, also known as Mazi Chukwemeka. On this channel, I discuss spiritual tips and how people live a spiritual active life. Today, I want to talk about this topic, Alusi, which we call the Ebanamu. Because if you are an Igbo, ordinary Igbo spirituality adherent, it is very advisable that you must belong to a deity. You must be under the protection of a deity. This is how our forefathers did it in the past, and it worked for them. And that is why we're saying Eba Alonse. Some people call it Eba Aronse. Or Eba Namuo. It is not a bad thing. Please, in case you're watching me for the first time, kindly subscribe to this channel. On this channel, I discuss everything spirituality. Anything that will help you grow spiritually, that will help you elevate your spiritual consciousness. That is what I teach here, 100%. So today's topic, as I stated earlier, it has to do with Eba Alonse, or Eba Aronse, or Eba Namuo, depending on how you understand Igbo language. What does it mean? It means to be under the protection of a deity. Some people have been told that being under a deity, that some deities are very destructive, that being under the supervision of a deity, it is diabolical, it's demonic. They have trying to demonize our Igbo culture in order to give it a bad label so that people will distance themselves away from it. But the truth of the matter is that before you can be able to have provision, there must be protection. Some people are actually battling with witchcraft attacks, and if you have a witch that is monitoring you or watching your daily activities, you can never succeed. No matter any kind of work you do, you can never succeed no matter any kind of work you do. Why? Because those are very stubborn. Some of the witches and wizards that you see that are operating, they have powers. Some are operating from the water, some are operating from the land, some are operating from the air. And if you're not strong enough, they will find a way to make sure you become a puppet. They will be puppeteering you, like they'll be controlling you. And that's the work of witches. Witches don't like you to be above them. They usually send a benchmark for you, and they don't like you to cross that benchmark. Like they have already predicted that this is what you can be able to bring out. This is what you can be able to do as a human being. So they want to lord over you. And so many of these people are in your midst. They are either family members or they are friends. They are members of your community. They are either in your working place. Any person that is monitoring your progress wants to know more than you so that he or she can be able to control you. Because in the olden days, we have this issue of people grabbing other people's land by force. What they will do is to recruit war mercenaries. When they come to your own place, they will fight. They will make sure there's a war between you and them. Then they will take over your land. So that is why all these deities were instituted. So this deity, originally, deities were not meant for creating wealth. Deities are meant for territorial protection. Whether the person is coming through psychic attack or whether the person is coming through any form of manipulation, the deity's work is to make sure that those things doesn't penetrate. But today, they have come to tell us that deities are taking human life, they're sucking blood and all that. No, it doesn't work that way. In some quarters, they lie to people that they usually use human being to install a deity. And that is lie. It's lie, it's falsehood. There is no deity that was installed with any human being or any human head. All those things are just, people will just stay one place, cook up one idea and bring it out, and expect everybody to believe what they're saying. Especially some of these end time preachers. They are trying to install fear in people, telling you that all those deities are taking human life in order to renew their powers and all that. The truth is that I'm not going to dispute when it comes to occultic powers. Anything that you are doing, especially if you are the one that is coming back to your roots, any process you are following, make sure it's following natural. And what is natural process? Anything that involves tradition, you must have nzu, which is native chalk, limestone. You must have ido. You must have kola nut, orji. You must have dry gin or liquor or any kind of alcoholic drink that they use to venerate spiritual forces. These are the things that makes it natural. But anyone that you see them using some kind of that's why I'm not even encouraging the usage of some certain oils that they're producing now. Some certain oils, some certain incense and all that. There are some incense that I don't even use because you are like transmitting in a radio frequencies. There are channels you are not supposed to watch. If you are someone that you have a discipline, in your phone now you have different channels, you have different apps, you have different things that you can download. So that's how it is in the spirit realm. There are some certain oils, certain incense, certain things that you see them they produce these days. I don't encourage it. Anything that removes itself from these natural items that I mentioned, the unzu, the dry gin, the kola nut, all those things are not those ones that are being invented. There's some kind of incense or scent that you wear. If you wonder what is happening, they can be invoking some kind of strong spirit towards you. And if you don't have enough power to match those spirits, it will be sending signal to negative forces to come and attack you. So to me, those things are they come with stages. Before you reach that stage where you start using those kind of things, it must be that you've grown spiritually like a level. So if you're a beginner that is practicing Ordinary spirituality, start from the gradual. Start from using Nzu, Oji, Edo, Nkwoko, that is a local dry gin. Use the natural items, use alligator pepper. These are the things that you needed in order to activate any spirit that is clean. Do not go into, there are some waves that you want to, some paths you want to go into, and those paths you must be trained properly before you move into that level, because there are levels. The more you age, the more you advance spiritually. So if you're a beginner, don't rush anything spirituality so that you not get into a spiritual danger. So what I'm saying in essence here is that you have to be, to summarize this video, because I don't want this video to be long, you have to be under the protection of a deity. Deities in Igbo land are not actually diabolical. The deity was installed for protection, maximum protection. If you're under a strong deity, nobody can be able to control you spiritually and get you easily. So there are different kind of deities. We have the deity that its work is to make sure you are having access to favor easily. Those ones we call them awele. And that's the things that this government is coming to say that it is okite. It's not okite. It's because of the way that those deities are working. But then the problem is that some of these DBS do not want to call it awele, whatever. They ended up calling it okite, and now they started looking at it, because we DBS have already talked about okite before. We said that okite is bad. We've talked about okite in its entirety, that we to discourage people to stop patronizing DBS that do okite. But then DBS should come and tell people the truth, that what I do is awele, because different kind of work can be done in different ways. Not when you are doing awele, then you tell people okite because you're charging maybe 1 million naira for okite, and awele, maybe somebody have gone to another place, they told him awele is 100,000 naira, Now you, because you are after money, you now told the person that you are doing okite. Now the person will not pay 1 million naira into your account, because he knows that if you go so many DBS, maybe the maximum you can collect from Awele could be 100, it could be 200, it could be 300,000. Now, he, instead of him to follow that natural way of getting money gradually, he now come with his own idea and start calling that Awele, or start calling his own Awele Okite. And in reality, there's nothing like Okite. Because like I've stated earlier, the Okite we know was in the past, when our forefathers, our ancestors were battling with this issue of have to protect their territory, their land from land grabbers. So, but as you know, civilization and every other thing came, our ancestors now deviated from that path. So that doesn't mean that Okite is not real. And Okite originally, Okite is kept inside the bush. Any debate that told you that he has Okite in his house is actually deceiving you. He's deceiving people. Okite is usually kept. Okite usually built his own house inside a thick bush. In the only days, that's how it is done. Nobody keeps Okite within. So that person is trying to deceive people because he wants to make quick money. Any Dibia can do Awele, because that's the work of Dibia. A Dibia knows how to do Awele. And what is Awele? Awele is to make things move smoothly for you. But it's not something you must do to encourage crime. Because if we are doing it to encourage crime, it's actually on the wrong path. So what Awele does is to make sure that if you are into business, your business is moving smoothly. If you are someone that needs promotion in your workplace, promotion is accessible. If you're someone that things are not working well for you, Awele can make it move easily, smoothly. Money will be entering your hand. Even though the money might be coming small, but at least you are seeing something. It follows natural way. It's not like those ones that do Okite or whatever they call it. Those ones that are anything that is by cutting natural method. They are in the lives of the Okite, Ibobo, and the rest. Those ones are bypassing natural method, and those ones have grave consequences, which I don't do, and I will not encourage anybody to do. But if you're under the protection of a deity, deities will make sure your own Awele that you have inside of you will come up, because every human being have a natural Awele. Every human being have their own natural Awele. So what the deity will do is to make sure that your own Awele will be raised, so that wherever you go, you become graceful. People will love to patronize you. People will love to do things with you. People will love to mingle with you, because your own Awele is coming out gradually. And if you can be able to keep the sanctity of that deity, because every deity has a sanctity, has rules of engagement, which is keeping it holy. If you can be able to keep the holiness of that deity, you'll see progress. So in case you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly do so. And if you have any question concerning what I've said now, you can chat me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 09040113281. In case you also want to do Alpha, I run an Alpha consultation service. I can help you check whatever is going on wrongly in your life. I can help you check that, and then we'll find a solution. So I think this is the end of this video till the next video I'm going to do, which is like a sequel to this one. Thank you for stopping by.